Hi Gemini, welcome to your bi-weekly scopes. I'll still be doing a bi-weekly during the month of December. And like last time, I'll be using the Celtic Cross spread to try to give a little bit more insight of the possible energies and experiences you may be surrounded by during these days. As always, keep in mind that this is just a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your life experiences at the moment. If you would like a private reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below, and I'll be glad to receive your message. So, Gemini, it feels a week where relationship choices, love choices, choices that put your heart in the line will be prominent. And the situation here is you having to face your own shadow in terms of emotional needs and emotional um, vulnerabilities that you may have and insecurities, and having to face this own shadow to move forward in the direction of these choices of the heart that you're called upon doing. And so it seems like maybe you have an invitation, you have a communication, you have a message, you receive some type of love movement in your life, love flow with the Knight of Cups in the current position that makes you feel in this deep need of choice. Choice between the heart and between the mind. What it's logic to do, for you to do, and what it's emotionally right for you to do. And you can be in a conflict because it's what's crossing you is your ability or not to flow free in the direction of this invitation of the knight shining armor coming to you, or that person coming to you, or that unexpected message coming to you, and you having to deal with it in a way that resolves the conflict between the mind and the heart. And it seems that the mind will be very conflicted by the situation because you have the Eight of Swords in the highest advice. So it's like you have to look at the thought patterns that you have associated with yourself, the insecurities you have on your mindset that keeps you blind from the opportunities of the heart, that keeps you blind from understanding that you have the power to free yourself, to take the blindfold off and see things as they are, to see where are you putting your emotional needs, where you are suppressing, denying, rejecting those needs for the sake of feeling that at least while you are trapped in your circumstances, you are safe. It's like this sabotage pattern of not wanting to choose and not wanting to make a choice because if you don't make a choice and something happens, it was out of your hands. So it's like um, this interesting pattern within our minds that undermines our mental health and our emotional health in the sake of doing everything possible except going on the direction of that healthy uh, understanding of what we really want and desire. And so relationships right now in this moment of your life can act as a trigger to confront this need of choice. Of course, this choice, it depends on your level of listening to your own needs, listening to your heart, listening to what it wants and desires at a deep level. And this is why your shadow, or the shadow of your emotional self, is being awakened. You're seeing a lot of your vulnerabilities coming to the surface, and at the same time, unconsciously, you are desiring this emotional satisfaction. You desire the happy ending. You desire the beautiful story of love. You desire the opportunity to feel emotionally content with yourself and others in your life. To feel that emotionally you can connect with people. Not just one-to-one relationship, but as well with your family, with your peers, with your tribe, with your friends, with yourself. It's so unconsciously all of this is happening because you are called to mature your emotional self. This is the 10, it's the highest point, the maturity, the solidification of the element, and it's water, and it's this family enjoying the rainbow. Finally, you can see the rainbow emerging, but you are scared of it because this is an unconscious drive. Unconsciously, you want emotional fulfillment, you want love, you want a relationship, you want to connect at a deeper level with life. And coming from the recent past, you were very focused to just work, 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 and no fun. Work, 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 and forget whatever is going on outside of yourself. So, from the recent past, you've come from a period of hard work and focus on the physical aspects of life and trying to keep your needs strict to that area where you can easily manage. Maybe you were trying to create a new hobby into a profitable source of career opportunities. Maybe you started a new job, or you were in this new stage of learning something, because you also have here the Three of Pentacles coming in the future position. So it's like, together with this card from the recent past, you may still be very involved during this time to materialize something, to make something, to create something creatively tangible. As well, it could be that, again, this relationship, this offer, this opportunity of love, of connection, wants to be materialized. You've put out the effort and the work in trying to understand your life at a different level, focusing, and now you need to um, materialize it. You need to watch what you've built, watch the product of your work, and feel accomplished by it. And so the Three of Pentacles coming in the future position, it means that either you are called to solidify your emotional ties, make a relationship committed, make a relationship official, make a relationship mature and grow with it, or you could be very involved still in your work life and the physical aspects of it, and trying to diverge uh, this emotional difficulty of choice into channeling that difficulty into your physical aspect of life, where you feel that you can put all that insecurities and shadow into something creative. So in the position of yourself, you also have the Hangman. So definitely you are at a standstill. You are in this type of victim mentality again, where you feel that there's nothing you can do. There's nothing that it needs. There is nothing in your power to change the circumstances of your life right now, because you want, or you believe that the choice is not up to you. That the choice of what you should do should be made by outside forces, so you don't have the responsibility over it, but then you have the right to cry on it. And so this card, together with the Eight of Swords, is really, really, really about denial. Denial of understanding your power to get out of this tree, to get out of these swords, and choose, and be empowered by your own self, and be empowered by your own ability to make your life, to create your reality the way you want. So the Hangman in your position, you are not very driven again to um, make the choice right now. You are in a period of these 2 weeks where you feel um, more sensitive, more confused, more in the spiritual realm than in the physical realm, because you are very outside of your own boundaries to try to understand whatever is going on. But the only way you will understand what's going on if you allow yourself to enjoy this upside down moment, to gain a new sense of perspective. So the trick here is to see, since you have this card with you, use it as the highest vibrational possible, which is use this card to help you see this decision, this offer, this need of emotional fulfillment, to help you see it from a different angle, to not go by your same habitual patterns, to find the answers to the choice you are being called to make. So the hangman with you is like you can gain a lot of illumination and a lot of insight about what you should do and what is the right choice. But first, you need to see it from a different angle, and you need to overcome your own ego trying to put you in the same comfort zone, trying to deny you what your soul truly craves, and trying to talk to you in a way where you feel like you will have to make a huge sacrifice to make this choice, to allow yourself to make this choice or accept this love and this emotional connection in your life. And the environment around you and what's going on, it's really the devil. Like I told you, this offer, this love situation, this relationship, this person, this circumstance is awakening your shadow. It's not that that person or that circumstance or that relationship is the big bad wolf. No, you are, and you are choosing to feed it. Again, to promote this feeling that I don't want to go there. This will be a too emotionally difficult situation to handle, because I will have to face my fears, I will have to face my insecurities, I will have to face my own emotional nature, and I'm not ready for that. So if you are, depending on your level of awareness and consciousness, for one hand, you could see this as the other circumstance being too scary, the other circumstance being too dangerous, the choice or the offer or the invitation not being the choice that you really want to make because it's just bad. It's like the devil in that, there's the devil in it, or it's about understanding that that is a trigger for you to look at your real desires, to look at your own unhealthy habits in terms of how you relate, how you let yourself be dominated by your fears and by your insecurities, how you let yourself feed the shadow and then think that you are afraid of the shadow. You see this pattern that we all tend to do. It's really about that. Your shadow is calling to you to make you grow and also to promote the emotional contentment that you so unconsciously desire. But first, you need to look at it. You need to look at the real desire. You need to look at what is driving you at a very deep, raw animal level. And so it could also mean that people are having, people around you and circumstances around you during this time have a lot of power over you and you don't understand why. And you become easily obsessed, easily consumed, easily feeling binded to this situation or this person, and because it's like something is consuming you to uh, rise above those limited beliefs that you have, either from relationships, from emotional nature, or from how you choose to allow love in and to give love out. And the outcome and the advice is just to keep things as balanced as possible. Keep things as fair as possible. Be fair with yourself. Be fair with others. Make the decisions you want to make, but be fair. Don't overuse your power, but don't deny it as well. Don't deny what you feel. Don't be controlled by it, but don't deny what you feel. And so you ending up with the justice, and also you have in the hopes and fears the Knight of Pentacles. So you hope and you desire to go as slow, as careful as possible in the situation. You desire to materialize and you hope to materialize the situation like the other Pentacles card suggested, but you want to do it at a very slow, cautious, planned, organized way. And at the same time that you hope for it, there's a huge standstill. There's this crossroads that you are in right now, and the time is passing you and telling you that, listen, you need to look at the shadow, and you need to act upon your heart, and you need to listen upon your heart and your needs, and choose. It's like no more is it possible for you to delay so much of this choice. And the lovers in the crossing position, wanting you to make a choice, advising you to make a choice, to understand what it is that your heart truly wants. Together with the justice, first of all, it's you are tempted to, yes, at the end of this time, at the end of these weeks, to finally make a decision, to finally make it, to finally do it. But you are inclined to make a decision that it's much more about the logic, much more about your mind. So again, however this scenario applies to your life, it doesn't really matter if the justice is right, if the lovers is right. It's about having the discernment, again, the discernment to be fair of how you have been handling equality and balance and harmony within your relationships, within yourself and your emotional needs. So Justice is a very cold, detached character. She uses her harsh, intelligent mind to make decisions. She doesn't put the heart ever in consideration in her choices. And at the same time, she is fair when it's working on its high vibration. She is fair. So you don't want to go to the ice stone hard decisions, and you don't want to go to the overly bored emotional choices, but you want to keep yourself balanced in those decisions. You want to keep yourself fair and just to what you believe and discover that you deserve. And relationships are acting as a trigger to make you aware of that, what it is that you give yourself opportunity to be worthy of, to deserve of, out of love, people, and circumstances in your life. What it is that you actually do, what choices you implement in your life to allow that unconscious 10 of cups to manifest in your life and to give you the happy ending. So all of these questions can be very important to you, Gemini, during this period. So I thank you so much for commenting, subscribing, liking. I really appreciate it. Even if not always I'm able to reply, I read all of the comments, and they really mean a lot to me. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas for all of you. May you have a very blessed, happy time, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.